today, but joining us today is Ashish Kyal, who's the chartered market technician and author at Wave Strategy Advisors, and Gaurang Shah of Geojit Financial Services to answer all your stock queries. Well, good afternoon to you, gentlemen. Ashish, this question is for you. The stock has since rallied. The stock is now at around 7,200 odd levels. What do you think this viewer should do?
Hi, afternoon to you and all the viewers. If you look at the overall movement of Polycab, it has been on the upside. The stock has continued to make higher lows pattern, which indicates that the structure is still intact from medium-term perspective. On the upside, the target for the stock can be around 7,800 levels, and the support for the stock comes to around 7,000. So my suggestion would be continue to hold on over here. The undertone remains bullish, and use any dips as a buying opportunity for short-term targets of 7,800.
All right, and Gaurang, would you have a view on Polycab from a fundamental perspective?
Yeah, so the entire sector looks quite promising. That is cable stroke.
5 shares of KPIT Tech at an average price of 1,379 rupees per share from the past 7 months. Now he's already sitting on a loss of almost 10,000 rupees. So he wants to know what he should do from here on. Ashish, what do you think this gentleman should do?
See, overall IT space we can clearly see has been in consolidation. So my suggestion would be once the overall sector might be started to turn and there can be some green shoots. We clearly saw last week that there is some kind of a positive traction on the IT space with Infosys leading the rally. KPIT Tech might also catch up on the upside. So hold on over here is the recommendation. The buying is around the levels and he's in loss right now, but there is a possibility the stock can start moving on the upside, even cross 1440, which is the prior swing, and head towards 1500 levels. So my suggestion will be hold on, possibly add more at these levels, and on the downside support for the stock is around 1170.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Ashish. But Gaurang, like Ashish was just mentioning, IT stocks until very recently had not been doing quite well. So, what's your long-term view on some of these IT names like KPIT Tech?
Actually, we've been positive as a brokerage house on IT sector, even when presidential. I concur with Ashish's view that since he got in at high level, look small.
Ashish, what would the stock look like on the charts?
See, MobiKwik formed the multiple bottoms around the zone of 221 and bounced back sharply from the 1st of September onwards. And the stock has rallied sharply post that. It's forming a flag kind of a pattern, which is a continuation pattern on the upside. And I think we continue to hold here. We can expect the stock to reach towards the level of around 360 over near term. And on the downside, maintain a stop loss for the stock at around 280 levels.
All right. And Gaurang, should this particular lady sort of, average out, buy in more? What would your recommendation be as far as one MobiKwik is concerned?
So,
Ashish, on the charts, how does Eternal, which was earlier known as Zomato, look?
If you look at Eternal, first of all, his buying price has been very good. Since then, the stock has rallied up and currently trading around 323. Secondly, the stock is also trading at around 52x high. So there is no point of getting out from something which hasn't been an outperformer. Where the overall mid-cap index has still been a laggard, this stock has outperformed. And the overall sector, I think, is going to also grow from here on. So the outlook remains positive for Eternal. Continue to hold on to the stock here. We can aim for the target of around 360 on the upside. And the support for the stock on the downside, which is the prior price action support area, is around 306 levels.
All right, Ashish, and Gaurang, so the investor is asking whether or not he should switch to some other stock. Perhaps, how would you compare Eternal as well as Swiggy? And, is there any recommendation to switch or perhaps just stick to Zomato, Eternal?
Honestly, I think, first of all, the acquisition price is very attractive, 300.
Hotels. Thank you so much, Gaurang, as well as Ashish, for joining us and helping our viewers. But that's all we